give everybody an update on the Toyota here. We've got about 8,000 miles on the swap now, and go over some of the issues I've had and just how everything's working, as well as a few of the updates, including getting the power steering routed. Finally got a new set of tires for it, just some BFG all-terrains, and yeah, I decided to just stick with this size. They fit in the wheel wells pretty well, and they're about a 33-inch tire with a 410 gearing. That puts me about somewhere 2,700 to 2,800 RPM on the highway most of the time. If I'm up going 80, 85, I'm right at 3,000, but it works pretty well, and I like the takeoff. Just having a little bit lower gearing for that, and honestly, I've just been getting great mileage. I haven't seen below 25 miles a gallon and as high as 27, but I do drive 75 to 80 mile an hour most of the time, so at those speeds this is just perfect for me. I can't complain at all. I did notice I'm developing a little bit, I don't think you'll be able to see it, but my injection pump is leaking a little bit. It's just getting wet on the sides, not dripping or anything, but probably gonna go ahead and put a seal kit in that here soon. And I've got a exhaust leak off of the turbo that's turning my hood black there. Gonna have to address that. I've also obviously got an issue with water spraying up into the engine bay. I don't know if it's because of it being up higher or the tires or what, but my road's dirty all the time, so the sides are always covered, but definitely getting a lot more mud in the engine bay than I would expect. At least way more than the Jeep does. But other than that, yeah, it's been working pretty flawlessly. And anyways, yeah, if you've watched some of the videos on this before, there was obviously a blank space here. I went ahead and put in that Dorman dummy pulley down there, and I think you can see from right there, it kind of squeezes in. Maybe from underneath will be better. Oh, sits right there where the air conditioner was. There's definitely some better options than that dummy pulley. It's just a pretty cheap design, but it is quick and easy. If you have the ability to make your own tensioner and run a whole different belt route to get rid of that completely, I wouldn't say it's probably a better idea, but this works for me and it's simple. The high pressure line I ended up using is, I believe, for a 22R. I'm going to link the part number for it. I did have to bend it pretty heavily at all the metal points and down where it connects to the, I can't really get much light down there, but it's just kind of bent in there pretty well to where it didn't hit anything. And then I used part of the factory line for the Toyota going down to that side, and then it goes right into the VW reservoir I just mounted right there. And then this is just part of the old VW line going into the bottom side of the pump there. Pretty straightforward, and this Toyota has the exact same setup for the high pressure line, so it screws right in there. and that's about all there is to it. I would have probably liked to do something with I don't know, some custom lines or something, but it is nice to be able to run into the parts store and just grab one of these, and even having to bend it some, it's just so much easier than being stranded on the side of the road with a lot of custom stuff. So it's not as clean of an engine bay as I was going for, but it is all pretty much stuff you could get right at the parts store if anything broke down, so that works for me. So anyways, yeah, and I guess I also couldn't quite fit the Toyota's windshield washer reservoir over here, so I ended up just using the VW one, mounted it here with a couple of brackets and wired that in, and then just reversed the routing of the washer fluid there. But other than that, yeah, it is going great. Can't complain at all. I drive it just about every day, so yeah, let me know if you guys want to see anything else on it.